this morning's Business Insight, an update on the local United Way campaign. The campaign kicked off about 6 weeks ago. We have about a week and a half to meet the goal of $62,850,000. A lot of money. Chris Martin, Vice President of Development for United Way Cincinnati, joining us now with an update. Good to have you with us, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
So we've got about a week and a half left. Where are we in meeting this goal?
Well, at this point, we're about 70% of the way there, raised a little over $44 million. A lot of work to be done still. In the midst of wrapping up a number of campaigns that are in process right now. Really redoubling our efforts to reach out to a number of folks that are about to begin and try and conduct their campaigns in a short period of time, but really working hard to try and work towards that aggressive goal of $62,850,000.
It's individual gifts that raise that kind of money, but how important is the greater Cincinnati business community to your efforts at United Way?
Oh, it's critical. It's critical to our success in so many ways. It's the primary place that we reach out to people. It really is the primary channel for us. While we're trying to do so in other ways, the bottom line is that's where we've reached the most people and asking them to support the community and the work that we're trying to do around the bold goals. In
my experience with the United Way, when you have a really dynamic leader within a company that's really kind of controlling, not controlling, but sort of heralding the United Way effort, people tend to jump in and be more generous. Have you experienced that as you reach out to the business community?
Absolutely. When we have committed leadership, it makes a huge difference. People follow leaders. And they listen to what they have to say, and those that are committed to the cause and committed to what we're trying to accomplish really find a way to communicate that to people and engage people in a way that they may not have been engaged before.
Don't you think it begins, though, with their own generosity? They lead by example.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what kind of work is the United Way doing? Can you just give us a little snapshot so people who might be still on the edge here and might jump in if they realize what's really happening?
Sure. Beyond the work that we do with our agency partners every day, we have a number of strategic initiatives and collaboratives that have been very successful in the community. Initiatives like Success by Six, which really focuses on our young children and giving them the best possible start in their lives and as they prepare themselves for school. And programs like Every Child Succeeds, which work primarily with first-time mothers and infants, and again helping them to get on the right path developmentally, and initiatives like Partners for a Competitive Workforce, which is really an initiative that's about developing skills within our workforce so that we can meet future and current employer needs.
Yeah, so bold goals: education, income, and health for our region. Do you see this effort catching on as you've broken it down this way?
We do. We do. There are 6 bold goals in education, income, and health, and it's really, what we're trying to do there. Examples of that would be having 85% of our kids prepared for kindergarten, having 90% of our workforce gainfully employed, having 95% of the population having a regular place, a usual place to go for medical care. And to date, we have more than 250 different businesses and organizations in the community that have endorsed the bold goals and have said that this is something that can help our community if we find a way to come together around these bold goals and have a collective impact and achieve them.
Bold is a great word. I think it really motivates people. We want to be bold, but people have their own pet ideas of what they want to support. Is there a way, when you give to the United Way, to choose where the money you're donating might go?
Sure. Individuals have an opportunity to designate to any one of those strategic initiatives and others that I mentioned before, as well as some of those priority areas in education, income, and health, as well as the agency partners that we support.
If you had one takeaway from this and you just want to put something out there to perhaps spark in someone the willingness to participate in the United Way campaign, what would that be?
Well, first I would say every dollar counts. Every dollar has an opportunity to make an impact in our community. And when we come together to work towards achieving these bold goals, that's when we will make a difference and really have an impact, when we work together as an entire community towards those goals that we mentioned before.
And it's been my experience that when you're generous with the United Way or any other charity and you give generously, you're going to be blessed generously. So I just want to encourage everybody to participate. How can we kind of channel people to make that individual donation or a company to actually start a quick campaign? Is there time left?
Absolutely. It's never too late. We will work with anybody throughout the entire year, in fact. Two ways that could happen. One, call our office at 513-762-7100 or visit our website at www.uwgc.org.
uwgc.org/donate. That'll make it easy. Chris Martin, we appreciate you and Rob Reifsteiner and all the folks at United Way. I know that this is a big deal to our community, and especially the businesses in Greater Cincinnati are part of this effort. They have been for many, many years. So we're all rooting for all of us to reach that big, generous goal.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, Chris, we appreciate you very much.